Morning guys, sorry for not sending you guys the video yesterday, so I'm making my lunch. I've already shared the three images to you, with you guys about the Bhendi, and it was about 3/4 kilo. I've already sliced it and kept. Finely diced onions, because with each spoonful of the Bhendi, you want to get that slight taste of the onions as well, and of course curry pata. Two strands of curry pata, nice, very decent sized leaves, and mustard. Okay, you need to use a lot of mustard for this. Now, this is one of the easiest things that I know to make. I'm making this particular way close to about 20-25 years. So I learned to cook this on one of my earlier trips to Pune. I think it was just before I joined Spicer. So let's start. So I've got the kadai. The oil is nice and hot. So I add the mustard. You can hear it splattering. Just give that for about a couple of seconds. Then add the curry pata. Then you directly add the Bhendi. Again, all on low flame. And the oil, roughly about 3 to 4 tablespoons of oil should be used. You can use more, actually you should use more, because the Bhendi soaks up a lot of oil. So just give that stir so that each of the pods or each of the slices are nicely covered in oil. And you can see that, and then just cover it and keep for about 5 to 10 minutes on low flame. So I've just opened the lid and I'm stirring it up. Now, as you can see here, there are this stickiness that arises. A lot of people tend to say that you must soak the Bhendi prior to cutting in buttermilk. But I think that's the wrong way of doing it, because if you do that, this stickiness or this gooiness disappears, and that is essentially what is really needed, because that's what binds the whole recipe and the whole dish together. Because at the end of the day, when you put the onions and when you put your masalas, that's what gives it that final taste of punch. Okay, now in the earlier part of the video, you might have been hearing the dog barking. She was begging to go out, so the camera person had to take her out. So I am doing this with one hand, the left and right hand. And then now you just cover it again for another 5 minutes. So again, I've opened it, and you have to keep constantly stirring this every 3 to 4 minutes so that it doesn't stick at the bottom. Now you can see that most of the stickiness or those fiber-like things have disappeared. So now what I do is I'll add salt. About that much of salt, about a spoon worth of salt. Depending on your taste buds, you can add a little bit more. Mix it up. And now I'll add the onions. And you can see the color of the Bhendi has changed. Good sign that it means it's almost done. So now that this has been frying for about 3 to 4 minutes, you can add the chili powder. So here again, depending upon how hot you want it, you can add as much as you want. So I'm going to be adding 2 of these spoons. and then give it a mix. And just cover it and let it fry for about less than 5 minutes, about 4 to 5 minutes, and then it will be done. I'll show it to you later. A couple of things that you can do here with this thing is that you can add a little bit of turmeric if you want, just for coloration, for a slight taste. And if you want to increase the quantity, you can always add small diced cubed potatoes that are nicely boiled, slightly on the hard and slightly soft on mushy on the inside, and that you can add at this stage and let that fry at the same time with this. And we'll come back to this in a little while. Okay, so we have opened this, and you can see it's nicely done now. So now you just switch off the stove and let it cook in that little bit of heat. Cover it. Now the thing is, here the bhindi is nice and soft, right? So when you're eating it with parathas or pulkas, you can actually feel the softness of the bhindi when you bite into it. A lot of people like to have crispy fried bhindi. I don't. If you want to make this same recipe into crispy fried bhindi, you'll have to add a little bit more oil and then kind of fry it for a little while longer. So, and you'll have to see the oil is nicely come out, and that's what gives it the nice taste as well, oil with the chilies and the salt. And so this is done, and why don't you guys try this and let me know. And thank you for watching, and I'm sorry if the quality of the video was a little bad, because we are still waking up. It's just a little before 8 in the morning. Of course, I started cooking this at 7 and doing all the pre-work before that, and of course with our little four-legged canine making a racket. So thank you for watching and enjoy. Bye.